Anytime you see me on the screens there, you know that it's Atiga Molly4, and I'm bringing you beyond the 90 minutes where I bring you in-depth analysis across the world of sports. But today, it is the biggest club football in any space, whether in heaven, on the earth, or under the sea. It is the game between Real Madrid and Barcelona, where for the first time in 5 matches, Barcelona lost to Real Madrid. They lost convincingly, though, because on the day, technically, Madrid did indicate that they were up for the task, because Real Madrid came into the game and, fantastic football. Fantastic football from Real Madrid, especially from Kylian Mbappe and Jude Bellingham. The understanding, the telepathy, the coordination between these two players cannot be overstated. But at the end of the day, I think that the most imperative, the most outstanding performance on the day, to me, goes to Chesney, because if not because of Chesney, Madrid could have outscored Barcelona by more than 5, 6, 7 goals to 1. Because if you see the saves that he did on the day, it tells you what a great goalkeeper he was. Notwithstanding that fact, we can go back to when he went on retirement. Don't forget, Chesney was on retirement and came back to help Barcelona when Max Stegen had an injury. So it just tells you that he was a great goalkeeper even when he went on retirement. But one thing that intrigued me on the day was Vinicius Jr. I love Vinicius Jr. to death. No two ways about that. You understand? I rooted for him to win the Ballon d'Or, even though he went to another player. But on the day when he was substituted in the 75th or so 80th minute, he did something that is abhorrent. He did something that is totally disrespectful to the institution of Real Madrid, to the gaffers and to his fellow colleagues. They don't substitute you in a match against Barcelona at the Santiago Bernabéu, and then you fail to shake the coach or your players, and then you walk straight to the changing room. Nobody does that. And you see, let me tell Vinicius Jr. He's a good player. He's a fantastic player, but his attitude stinks. Because we have seen better Brazilians. We have seen Ronaldo Nazário play for Real Madrid. We have seen better players. We have seen Zinedine Zidane. We have seen Butragueño. We have seen Ocampos. We have seen Ronaldo from Portugal play for Real Madrid. And they don't show this thinking attitude. Do you understand? Football is not an individual sport. Football is a collective sport. Football is a collective game. So if the coach thinks that, no, technically or tactically, we are leading 2-1, and then you are not adding anything defensively. Attacking-wise, fine, but you are not adding anything defensively. You are a zero-sum game when it comes to their defensive football. And they had to hold on. So they took you off the game, and then you were ranting. You were ranting as if you are the best player in the world. You are not near the best player in the world. That was about a couple of seasons ago. But this season and last season, you hadn't shown that you demand to play for 90 minutes. You haven't shown that attitude. You haven't shown that consistency. So I don't understand what makes him feel like he is the core player for Real Madrid. He is not. He is not. So the advisors and the handlers of Real Madrid should tell him that at the end of the day, you are not playing for any mid-table club. You are playing for the greatest institution, the greatest football club when it comes to association football. And to me, if I were Florentino Perez, if I were the gaffer, I would have suspended him. Or even if without suspending him, for the next 3-4 matches, there's no way that he's going to play for me, because they have to lay down the marker when it comes to disciplinary issues. Because if care is not taken, this is going to infest all the other players. You play for maybe 70, 75 minutes, you are not performing, they take you out, and then you show this gunting. We don't do that. They took Bellingham out. They took Bellingham out. They took Kylian Mbappe. They took him out. Do you understand? But at the end of the day, he did not show this gantling. Because football is a collective sport, you understand? If your job is done, they take you out. Another person comes in. Because when they took you out, defensively, they were in shape. They held on for a 2-1 win. That is what football is all about. The most important thing is that it is for the collective. It is for the team. So whether you play for 90 minutes or 60 minutes or 75 minutes, you take one for the team. That is what football is all about. But I am happy. Very, very happy. Super happy. Because my first club is Chelsea. But I have a very, very soft spot because me, I'm polygamous. You understand? So because I can have many wives, I can also support many clubs. And one of the clubs that I support very much is Real Madrid. So I am happy today that we have gotten one over Barcelona. But particularly, I am happy because Lamine Yamal had a poor day. Very, very poor day. This tells you that he's not near or close to being the best player or one of the best players in the world. Because if you want to show the world that you are the best player in the world, these are some of the matches, you understand? I mean, against Real Madrid, where you come to the party, you come to the fore. When everybody is down, you take the thing from their shambles and then you score a goal or you make an assist. But on the day, he was poor. He was totally poor on the day. Marcus Rashford, I mean, yes, the season started very well for him, but today against Madrid, he was also poor. Even though he made the assist for the goal, you understand? But at the end of the day, I think that I dug my house out for the entirety of the Madrid team. They were able, sustain the pressure, because the last match that they played against Barcelona, they went 2 goals up, but they still lost. I think 5-2. So it tells you that they had improved tactically, technically, and their understanding of how to play against Madrid. And this is the first match that against a top position that Madrid has also been able to win, because remember they lost against Atletico Madrid by 5-2. They lost against PSG in the Club World Cup, and they had lost continuously against Barcelona. So yes, this is going to boost their morale going into the subsequent matches. And Madrid has opened, I think, a 5 points gap. And if they're able to keep on like this, I think that the lead is going to be theirs to lose. As always, this is Santiago Bernabéu on Beyond the 90 Minutes on all media. Subscribe, put in your comments out there until I come to you on my next episode.